there. If Jack Layton was the best and brightest hope for Canada's redemption, technically someone else get the title of first and closest. And that person is Brian Mulroney. Brian Mulroney was an Irish Catholic from Quebec, basically one of us, and he was the leader of the Progressive Conservative Party. I know it sounds weird. The Conservative Party had a lot of strange evolutions in its history. Nonetheless, he was in power and thus the only good Prime Minister of Canada. And he started to correct the Constitution. He gathered to a place called Lac Meech, the provinces, and started some negotiations. The idea was to amend the Constitution to make it viable for Quebec and thus get Quebec to sign it, and things were going very good. The Constitution had reached a point where René Lévesque, leader of the PQ, Prime Minister of Quebec, guy who organized the referendum, was ready to sign. And it almost went through, but sadly, Trudeau was a vile traitor and manipulated his evil pawns, the Liberal Party of Newfoundland, which was in power in that province. Now, that party, also naturally being evil, despised Mulroney, and so they promised to have their session, to vote for the card and come and sign it, but naturally, they broke that promise. They did nothing, and thus things started to fall apart. The Supreme Court, which should have stepped in and said, yeah, you know what, if the Long Knife Night can be done without Quebec, Lac Meech can be done without Newfoundland, but being under the grasp of the Liberal Party, they did not. And then, of course, being whispered in the ears by Trudeau, everyone started to complain and make other demands from natives to provinces, and everything then fell apart. And with everything falling apart, it gave the conclusion that, sadly, amending the Constitution was not a possibility. At least not as long as the Liberal Party exists. And so, hope was done, and the path to the next referendum started. On this, I bid you all a good day and until next video.